Truth is that many Disney movies form wildest of theories around them, and we can clearly notice some similarities between these movies. I have gathered some very interesting and even disturbing fan theories about Disney movies that we will look into now. Was Elsa supposed to be next? Okay, in the beginning of the Frozen, the Queen and King of Arendelle locks their daughter Elsa in a room to protect her and her magical powers. But why exactly are they so scared? Well, maybe because another princess with magical powers was kidnapped from close-by kingdom not so long ago. And how do we exactly know that? In the beginning of Frozen, when it's time for Elsa's coronation, we can spot Rapunzel and Flynn from the crowd, and judging on their looks, it hasn't been long since the ending of Tangled. In Tangled, Rapunzel and Flynn went to see the floating lanterns for her 18th birthday, and Elsa is 21, because that is the age when she is liable to become the queen. With this information, we can do some challenging calculation, and end up with a conclusion that when Elsa found out her powers, baby Rapunzel was just been taken away from her parents. So did the King and Queen of Arendelle actually want to protect their daughter from something greater danger such as Mother Gothel? In Snow White, when she eats the poisonous apple, she falls into some magical coma and wakes only when the prince gives her a lovely kiss. But what if that scene had much darker meaning and actually represents her death? First of all, there was no reason for the evil queen to just put Snow White in coma, and she actually had an intention of killing her. In this story, our brave and very handsome prince is actually the death himself, and trust me, this actually would make sense. In this scene, Snow White is quite literally dead, waiting for the death to come and get her. When the death finally arrives, he takes Snow White with him and rides together with White Horse to the kingdom in the sky, which clearly represents the heaven. In the beginning of the movie Little Mermaid, we learn that Ariel's mother was killed by no other than pirates, but according to one popular theory, she was more specifically killed by Captain Hook, from Peter Pan. For example, the mermaids in Peter Pan are clearly scared of Captain Hook. If you are not convinced yet, just take a closer look to one of the mermaids that really does resemble Ariel. Maybe she in fact is Ariel's mother, before her dramatic destiny. After Mufasa's death, we can see his body in this scene. But what actually happened to his body after Simba ran away? Well, somebody has of course made very sickening theory that Scar actually ate Mufasa's body. Of course, this theory has some very interesting facts, since besides humans, lions doesn't actually have predators. But when needed, lions do eat each other. Second point is that in this scene, Scar is holding a skull of an unknown animal. But when we Google lion's skull, it looks way too familiar to it. Was it Mufasa's? Who killed Bambi's mother? Well, no one knows, but according to one popular fan theory, it was Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Why? Well, because you can clearly see a freaking deer in this scene. Of course, the second point being that we can see many animal heads on his wall. There even are some deers. Even though many movies do collide, this theory is very far-fetched. According to one fan theory in Finding Nemo, Nemo actually never existed. The beginning goes somewhat like this. Marlin and Mommy Fish get many babies. Marlin wants to name one of them as Nemo, and then the beast attacks, and everybody is dead, except Marlin and Nemo. Multiple fans have pointed out that throughout the movie, Marlin actually goes through the 5 steps of grief. First is denial. Marlin can't face the fact that his whole family is gone, and that leads to him hallucinating that one of the babies actually survived, the only one that he wanted to name as Nemo. Second is anger, and we can see Marlin getting very annoyed quickly in the movie, especially when Nemo does something against Marlin's will. Third comes bargaining, and Marlin clearly has to face it multiple times through the entire movie. Fourth comes depression, where Marlin is slowly falling to as the movie goes by. And finally comes acceptance. According to this theory, Marlin will finally accept what has happened. What really gives foundation to this theory is that in Latin, Nemo means no one. Guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe right now, and thank you for watching our new video. Don't forget to like, and you can even comment something funny. Until next time, bye.